Hands to the sky, iron on my side. Focus on my side, baby, I'm gonna die for you.
But yeah, I say that to say now that I'm finna be blonde and I'm finna have self control, it's finna hit different, bro. Because it's gonna be like, damn, you look good because of the blonde, and you not just indulging in any girl. So girls are finna be like, damn, can't nobody get with this nigga, and they're gonna try to have that idea of like, let me try to get him. Because at a certain point, bro, I'm really like, I'm already kind of ascending into it with just my stinginess of like, I'm only gonna fuck with a specific type of girl.
Mm-hmm.
So like in my college days, it was easy as fuck to get with me because I was just experimenting and trying things. But now that I understand what I want, it's like I have a very like high buffer for like bullshit, and so it's like it's gonna be like girls who fuck with me back then are gonna feel some type of way because I'm just gonna be like, bro, I'm like I'm different now, bro. Like I've grown up, bro. Like no disrespect to you, but I've literally grown up. Like no disrespect because this is gonna sound crazy what I'm about to say, but you were literally just an experiment, bro. Like, chill.
God damn, fool.
Like that's the truth though, but that's the truth because I know that I was an experiment to some girls too. They just was trying to try like some shit out with me. So it's like I don't take it as disrespect because it's like we both knew at that time that like this isn't gonna be a long lasting thing. And like I feel like a lot of girls be knowing like it's not gonna be a long lasting thing, but be trying to make it a long lasting thing. And my thing is like, bruh, you look dumb as fuck. Like you look stupid trying to make it a long lasting thing, knowing it's not gonna be a long lasting thing, and then feeling some type of way about it not being a long lasting thing. Because it's like, bro, we literally both stepped into this knowing like we probably just gonna fuck around for a little bit, like, and not even on some like I lied to you, like I straight up was like I'm just trying to figure like shit out type shit, and he was like for sure, me too. So it's like if you look at me like, damn, I really thought we had something special. Like you look crazy because it's like I literally told you.
Damn, that is something true, bro. But
Like
I
I
feel,
literally told you. Go ahead.
but I think that like that shit do not matter, bro.
What you mean?
I don't know. I from being like someone that was hurt in a relationship like that. I'll I think it's just the way you like way people do shit. Like, for example, like I'm cool with like being that nigga that you just be like, hey, bruh, what's up? And I'm like, all right, for sure, I got you, and I understand that this is not gonna last forever, but
Yeah,
let's make this good while it lasts type shit.
yeah.
I'm cool with that type of relationship. However, I feel like girls complicate that shit.
How
Like
so?
asking what are we and shit. Cause that
Hey,
shit
but
confuses the fuck out of me because like I don't care either way. Like I'm like, oh, if we become boyfriend and girlfriend, that's cool with me. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm gonna
yeah.
figure it out in the relationship. Like I'm just going with the flow. Like if
So
that's
you be
what
feeling?
hmm?
I was gonna say, so you be feeling like you'll start a situation where a girl would be like, "Shoot, let's just like kind of like do this with no intentions of like being your like guy," and then once you get in a relationship, she'll be like, "What are we?" And you feel like that's confusing.
On me.
Is that what you're saying?
Or like I like that girl and I understand that she does not want a relationship, but her asking me what are we, it just
Mm.
makes me confused. I'm like, bro, like I'm good with what we have now because I understand that like I'm good with what we have now, but if you want a relationship, I'm cool with that too. Like
Yeah,
I'm just here, fool. Like I'm here and I'm vibing. If it's if we vibing within a relationship, we vibing in a relationship. I'll learn something new. I'll learn some new shit
yeah.
because that's something new to me. But go for it.
I was just gonna say, I feel like some girls be doing this thing where they're like, I recently realized like if a girl is really excited to be with you, bro, she's not gonna tell you like the intentions of it straight up because you even like giving her the time of day is like a thing for her, like it's a big deal for her. So it's like she might say, "Oh, I just want to go with the flow," but in her heart of heart knows she wants to be like she want you to be her nigga type shit. But she just want to go with the flow because that's how she feels like. That's what you know how sometimes people will just say shit because they feel like that's the right thing to say.
Hmm.
I feel like some girls be moving like that, where it's like, damn, this nigga is showing interest in me that I never thought would show interest in me, and he's just wanting to go with the flow. Let me just go with the flow until like we get into a part of the relationship where I can like be serious about my intentions of actually being romantically with him.
Mm.
Cause not gonna lie, like I've had that as a guy, and I have a very interesting perspective. So like I've had that as a guy where I'm like when I was younger, like I've had that moment of like, I'm not gonna tell this girl like I want her to be my girl because it's gonna be very like abrasive for me to, be like, I want you to be my girl first day. Just because
Mhm.
like we're talking, we're vibing, we're having fun. Like there's no pressure. There's no pressure, bro. And people don't like feeling pressure immediately, especially if it's like we're now just establishing our relationship of like what this even is type shit. Just like if I told you the first day that I met you, bro, like, bro, we gotta make an album together today. You'd have been like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, I don't know you, bro. But like you would be more open to that now because we've had time to like develop a relationship and you know me well.
Mhm.
So you'd be more open to that idea versus the first day, and that's kind of how I feel girls are whenever they approach relationships. Is like she's not gonna say I want you to be like my nigga first day, but like the more that you open up to her, she'll be like, so what are we? And I think
Mhm.
that's why that happens. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I feel like, nah, like, cause like they'll be like, "What are we?"
Hmm.
And I'll say my answer, be like, "Well, I'm cool with what we have now. However, if you want this, we can have this." Then they'll be like, "I'm good with what we have now," and I'm like, "For sure." Like, why ask? Like, you just making me confused. And
Yeah,
then they keep on asking it, and I'm just like, "Do you just want to be in a relationship?" No, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, all right, bruh. That should be confusing the fuck out of my ass, fool.
bro. I feel like a lot of times, bro, girls are very wishy-washy with like shit like that. So it's like it's up to you as like a guy and like the masculine energy to kind of just step in and be like, boom, like this is what it is. And
Mm,
like if you can get with the program, get with the program. If you can't, you can't. Like, cause I notice a lot of times whenever I'm talking to somebody that I'm like romantically involved in, if I don't go out of my way to like make clear boundaries of like what the relationship is, whether we're like friends with benefits, whether I'm really trying to pursue you as my lady, or whether we're literally just friends, um, it's gonna be like her kind of like hinting at it but never saying it, like doing things to make it feel like, oh, this is a relationship, like going out of her way to like get me shit to kind of try to like buy my affection, or like doing things like, hey, I know you like this, so I did this for you, or hey, do you want to go to the movies? I bought tickets, or like like putting you in situations and stuff like that. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be movies, but just like setting up like a low key date for y'all. um I'm starting to realize, bro, like whenever I see shit like that, if I'm interested in a girl, then I'm gonna say like for sure, like I'm with it. But if I'm not interested in a girl, that would be the time for me to be like, if she's like, yo, you wanna go to the movies? That would be the time for me to be like, are we going to the movies as friends and that's all you're expecting out of this, or is this like you're like inviting me on a date? Because if it's a date, then I have to decline respectfully. And if she feels some type of way about that, of course she's gonna feel some type of way because she's a human being. But like that's like a good ass thing to do because it's not gonna lead her on. It's not gonna make her feel like, because if you do accept it and you have no intentions, now she's thinking, oh, this nigga accepted my invitation on like a low key date, so he low key like is feeling me. And if you're not feeling her, that sends mixed signals to her type
mm.
shit.
Dang.
Yeah, man. I've been around, grandpa pants.
Dang. You got girls out for you to go take you to the movies, my nigga?
Nah, I'm not gonna say movie tickets, even though I did have a girl invite me to go see movies with her. But it was
Mm.
clear, I could clearly tell that like she was inviting me as a friend type shit. There was no ulterior motive. Um, and like, but I have had girls like invite me, and I won't even say girls, because it's technically is plural, but it isn't like plus 10, it's like literally like two or three, bro. So it's like It's not like I'm out here type shit. But I have had people invite me out to like go eat and shit like that, and
And
they'll pay.
dang, I need to get like you, fool.
Bro, you know, bro. I need you to stop saying that because because it feels condescending, bro. Because you be having the bitches and you be trying to act like you don't got any bitches. I'm tired of it.
I
I'm
don't got
tired
shit, fool.
for
You say the
sure.
same shit Sean be saying. I don't got none, fool. That's
For
what
sure.
I'm trying to get like y'all.
Not really.
I feel like I'm the friend that people suspect has girls, but I don't have any. Like I've always been that friend, fool.
Bro, you're cap as fuck, but I'm gonna let you. No, I'm gonna let you rock because that's like your swagger, bro. That's your swagger. Like, man, I don't really be having hoes out here, bro. But I'm just a nice nigga, bro. You know, I'm just out here doing my thing, bro.
I
Meantime,
don't, man.
meantime, this nigga out here blowing backs, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna let you rock, bro. I ain't gonna expose you, bro. Live your
Shoot, I got nothing to expose, fool.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
How the kids been, bro, recently?
bro, they been good, bro. Like, I made them brownies today. Yesterday they pissed me off though. We had a lockdown, so they locked down the whole entire Hamilton County because there was a threat of a school shooting.
Damn.
Yeah,
Is it
and
real?
one, huh? It wasn't real. It was AI. AI did that shit.
Wait, what? Wait, what? You gotta explain that. I gotta get context.
So someone's like sent like a AI message of like a bomb, like a school shooting threat to like a shit ton of schools in Tennessee, like all over Tennessee.
Yeah,
And so schools all over Tennessee just like shut down because they were like, bro, what the fuck?
bruh.
That made me think about like AI and like when it gets super big,
Yeah,
that's just gonna hit different,
yeah, yeah.
way different.
Niggas gonna be able to call in with whatever voice that they want to call in. They could literally call in as the principal and be like, "Yo, I'm about to blow up the building." The whole time the
Mhm,
principal, bro, I'm right here. Like, what the fuck?
mhm. They can probably like one thing I was thinking about is when AI gets to the point where it controls weapons and different things of that. You
Yeah,
can hack the AI in order to kill people.
yeah. Like, get voice authentication and
Mhm.
security. Honestly,
Or
shit like that just want to go out the window, bro.
or if AI like so like someone like tells an AI like I want you to destroy the world. You can type that into AI and if some like dude that's suicidal as shit and
Mhm.
crazy as fuck has the power or like the
Authority.
not even the authority. You don't even need authority for that shit. If they have like the knowledge of hacking and like AI to like
Mm.
do that, they can do that shit. Because they sent an AI bot to its mission was to destroy the world. So it was like hey, AI cause a nuclear war or something like that. And it like started making like hate groups and shit on Twitter and like all that other shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
so
insane.
So like thinking about that and like taking it to like a higher level of like
Yeah,
when it gets like actually like powerful enough to actually do some shit,
yeah.
it's gonna be wild because
I'm so, go ahead.
it's not gonna be like, well, I can't do that because I don't want to destroy the world. No, it's gonna be like, all right, master, I'm doing this shit.
Yeah.
And it won't stop until it finishes.
Bro, that's why I'm glad like death is a thing, bro. Because like every I feel like death is fire as fuck because it like we get new technologies introduced and like the older generation gets like too old, quote unquote, for that technology in the sense of like they don't really understand it.
Mhm.
I say this to say like I'm glad that like I'm not gonna live to see AI get too crazy. Like at most I'm gonna live to like 2100 at most, and I'm probably gonna die before that. So I say that to say
Mhm.
like my kids are probably gonna have to deal with that, but like shit, they gonna be equipped to deal with it because whenever I have kids, they're gonna be born into a world where AI is gonna be like, very like it's already advancing quickly now in 2023. But by the
Mhm.
time my kids are born, like it's gonna be like super crazy. So I say that to say they're gonna be born into that world. That's why kids who are born into like a world now is like they literally are learning how to use iPads at like 3 or 4, so they're equipped to be able to like move with the fast pacedness of the technology because like this is all they've ever known.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that to say like I'm glad that I'm finna die because like I won't have to live in a world where AI gets so OP and we become like slave masters to the AI and like shit like that is happening
Mm-hmm.
because like I'll literally be dead, bro, and I won't have to deal with that shit. But
Unless reincarnation exists, bro.
I mean, if reincarnation exists, it's probably gonna come with the option of like choose. Oh, were you talking about regular reincarnation? I thought you were talking about in the future if they make that a thing. But regular reincarnation, I mean, I won't know though, like, cause I didn't know. I don't know about my past lives,
Mm-hmm.
so like, I won't be aware of the fact that like I lived as Nicka Luch before. Like, in my new reality, it'll just be like, nigga, you're in 2020, well, 2050 or whatever, and this is like your new identity. Even though it's the same soul, it's like your new identity. So I won't feel no type of way about it.
Damn, that is kind of true. I've been thinking of reincarnation, like, damn, like I don't want to leave this life, but then I'd be like, damn, I wouldn't even know about this life no more,
On God.
and that's
I,
gonna suck.
I want to be a nah. That's think about if you knew about all your past lives, bro. All the different shit that you did throughout history, bro. That would fuck you up, bro. No, I'm good because literally all the shit that we've seen in history is like, and we're in like a good part of history, bro. Like we're in a part of history where yes, it's violent, but like you got to think about before they like think about when they first were making civilizations and there was really no rules, bro. And they had
Damn,
this.
you, damn, you probably did some fucked up shit in the past, fool.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like niggas was probably out here like we read about these stories about like niggas doing like the most atrocious things, like the Tuskegee experiment and things like that. And those are like recent things in the course and relative to history. So I say that to say like,
Continue.
go-
My fault.
no, I was just gonna say I say that to say, bro, like I'm so glad I don't know about my past lives, bro. Like, and I hope my next life I don't know about this life because like it's gonna like inform me of like how I think I should be, and I feel like every life should be like every new life should be what you're dealing with in that life, not what your past lives were, because that'll get too intrusive. You won't be able
But
to really live your life.
I feel like your soul of your or your temperament, like your temperament that you come in at birth,
Mhm.
is like your soul and like what you carried from your past lives, maybe. Cause like my temperament has always been the same. However, my actions change. So
Mm.
maybe the temperament is what we carry over from our past lives.
I mean, that would just be your spirit at that point, though. Like, kind of the essence of you. Like, if you're just naturally like, I won't say good or bad because like it all comes
Hmm.
down to perspective. But if you're naturally one way and you feel like it's let's say that okay, let's say like a helpful person, like you're the type of person that like wants to like do anything of community service related. So in one life you might have been like a doctor for like this army or whatever. In another life you might be working as a like working with kids as a teacher. In another life you might be a farmer and helping, but you still carry that trait of being helpful.
Hmm.
Like that is that essence and that soul. So like your soul will never die. That energy will never die. And I think that's what you mean by temperament. But like in terms of what you actually do, what you're thinking about in your daily life, like those are going to be different because it's going to be accustomed to that life that you're living.
Hmm.
If re- if reincarnation exists, I'm just saying hypothetically.
Hmm. If AI reincarnation becomes a thing, would you do it?
Nah.
Why not?
Because I want when I die to be final. Like I'm gonna be. This is gonna sound very like depressing, but I don't mean it in a depressing way. I actually mean it in a very like hopeful way. But like I like when I die, I want it to be final. Like I don't want to like be reincarnated. I want my life to be the life that I live. Boom. That's the Nick Luch story. Because I feel like it's one, the life that I'm living currently, it's hard as fuck, bro. Granted, I have dreams, I have goals, I have friends, I have like things that I like about my life. Like sometimes, bro, it's just a struggle to like continue, bro.
Hmm.
Like to continue playing the game type shit. So I say that to say like once I finally die, I'm gonna have that like piece of like, bruh, I don't have to like deal with bullshit of life anymore, bro. I can just like let go. So that feeling of just like letting go and being like, that's my story, that's it, like that's what I did. Like that feeling is gonna feel really nice to finally be able to just rest, bro. Um, no matter how I go out, whether it be like a peaceful death or brutally.
Mm.
Um, so that acceptance is gonna be really fire. But secondly, bro, like I wouldn't wanna have lived through AI because I wouldn't feel like that's really living. Like I
Mm.
wouldn't feel like I would want a physical body. I want to be able to live how I'm living currently. And if I'm living through like AI and like technology, then that's just gonna feel on some Black Mirror shit. It's gonna feel soulless to me, and I still want to have uh like a human experience, if that makes sense.
Mm.
What about you though?
I don't know. It depends how like in depth the AI universe is. Because if
Mm,
other people are doing it, then there's gonna be a human element to that AI universe.
mm-hmm,
But when I die, I would want it to be final. However, I wish or I hope that I get to see the future. I don't know. Like one thing I wish or hope that happens is it's like I wish I hope life is like a relay race
mm,
where
mm,
every time I have a kid, they have kids, that bloodline is where I reincarnate.
mm,
So if I go hard now and make sure my kids are straight, and my kids go hard and they make their kids straight, and I create a good culture,
mm-hmm.
then maybe I grow up in that future of that culture and see where it ends up.
Yeah, I mean that's fire because like that natural curiosity. I don't know. Maybe I'm like really grim. I don't know. I just feel like I came into the world at the perfect time. I came in before we got too crazy with technology, where everything like we live in a cyber futuristic world where everything is controlled by robots and shit. Granted, we kind of do live in that world, but it's to a lesser extent. Like you can still go outside and play type shit.
Hmm.
So I say that to say, like, I feel like I came at a perfect time. Like, technology, I literally was born when the internet was like starting, bro. And like, when you think about what's going to happen in the future with the internet and how much crazy it's going to be with Web3, and think about when it's for like 4000 AD, 5000 AD, when it's like Web 500 or
That's
whatever.
going to be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's gonna get out of hand, bro. Like, you're gonna be able to, like, niggas are gonna be able to hijack your online house and literally steal all your assets. And since everybody's gonna be living virtually, like, that's gonna really be your house and shit. So it's gonna be way easier to, like, granted, probably gonna be mechanisms to, like, protect you and shit, but it's gonna be, like, a world that you have to adapt to that I don't want to adapt to. Like, I like the fact that I was able to live in the real world, like my timeline that I hopped in, I was able to live in the real world, but I was able to still have like the early elements of the internet, the early elements of like advanced technology. Like I literally feel like I came at the perfect time, even though people be like, my generation's ass. Like I feel
Nah,
like
our generation is super far, fool.
on me, our generation is fire as fuck, bro. Like we're at the beginning of AI, bro. Like that's fire, bro. Like whenever we get it to a point where AI literally like we can have a full on conversation with an AI and not even feel like it's AI, like it feels almost human like. That's when it gets scary, bro. That's
Hmm.
when it gets scary as fuck. So like I like that we're still in like this world, because bro, I had this idea for a music video where like this guy goes online, it's gonna be for a love song, this guy goes online and literally buys an AI girlfriend,
Hmm.
and he like buys an AI girlfriend, and like she comes through the mail and he charges her, and like she comes alive like a human type shit. And so like he's spending all this time with his AI girl, which is like whenever you buy the AI girl, you can set all the settings. So you can set how you want her personality to be, how you want like her to be essentially. And like he like buys her and focuses all his energy on her. And then one day, like because she's still technically technology, one day like he like whatchamacallit is like having sex with her and her battery dies. So she just like goes like that. And like and this is gonna be in a music video where he has to like stop, go and charge her, and wait for her to come back on so he can continue fucking. And like, but like, it was gonna be very like the point of the video is going to be like I feel like we're going to get to a point in society where we don't interact with each other as humans. We're so solely focused on the technology that we have because it's already like that with our phones, but when it
Mhm.
becomes like AI and it's human, we're going to be so focused on like our phones. That's I think that's going to be the point where we merge with like robots and stuff, because you know how people everybody says they're going to be a convergence with like AI and human, like we're all going
Mhm.
to have like, brain chips and shit.
Mhm.
I think that's going to be the point whenever, because we're already kind of isolated in that way, and it's already kind of starting. But
Mhm.
whenever we start having like AI girlfriends, AI boyfriends, AI companions, and stuff like that, it's gonna like completely remove the need for human intimacy, and that's gonna be the point where we like literally start fucking robots, and it's gonna be normalized because everybody's gonna get it because everybody's lonely, bro. Type shit. That's what I
Right.
see. But
Like,
the
I don't think we have
videos,
enough. I don't think we have enough technology or enough shit to have like a bunch of AI girlfriends, boo.
bruh, yeah, in 2023, nigga.
I don't think ever, fool. Like, think about how much technology we have to have in order to have a bunch of AI girlfriends.
Bruh, think about the fact that the computers in the 1900s, all those different computers, well, not 1900s, 19 like 80s, 1990s, they had 50,000 computers in one big ass room to do simple tasks. And now our phone can do everything that that computer could do in that one big ass room in 5 seconds. And that happened in 30 years.
Damn.
So, like, no, nigga, like, give us another 200, 2,000 years, nigga.
Yo, the
Like,
future is
come
about to be
on.
crazy,
Like, come on.
bruh.
We did that shit in 30 to 50 years, bro. By the time it gets 1,000 years into the future with like the universe and like internet, bro, we're literally that's the future, bro. Because you gotta think all the times that we think and we make technology, bro, it's to supplement what we have in real life. So whenever we had like Uber, it was to supplement taxis. Whenever we had DoorDash, it was to supplement food delivery services. So there's eventually, bruh, what's the one thing that humans always will sell to the since the dawn of time? Companionship, in a lesser extent prostitution. So like there's definitely going to be a point where we have AI and AI companions, bro. That's like the natural progression, because you got to think about how everybody complains about how they're lonely and that there's a big mental health crisis. Like
Mhm.
at a certain point, bro, whoever makes that AI companion, first of all, it's going to be rich as fuck because everybody's going to buy that shit once it gets normalized, because everybody wants companions. So I say that to say, like, bro, like, yeah, we won't have the technology for that now, but like, bruh, technology literally moves so fast. You gotta think about how quickly AI has gone from January to May, nigga.
That shit is quick as fuck.
Like, bro, and that's in 1 year, nigga.
It's
Like
not even been a year yet, fool.
that type shit. So I'm like, bro, yeah, bro, like technology is moving so fast. I don't even doubt for a second, like. I can't even fathom the things we're gonna have in the future, bro. And it's crazy because we're gonna post this on YouTube, and one day in like 3,000, 4,000 AD, somebody's gonna watch this video and be like, "Damn, that's crazy. This nigga really predicted that shit." And I'm like, "Yeah,
And
nigga,
they
like,
already got the replica, like that AI girlfriend thing replica.
yeah, bro. You gotta think about I don't know that college, but it's like Boston Robotics, or like I don't know what the fuck the college
Mhm.
is called, but there's this like robotics like university or whatever that does all the robotic shit, bro. The robots went from being to just move like this, where they like just move in a straight line, to now they're running, jumping, doing flips. Like them motherfuckers is damn near moving human like, nigga, and that's in like the span of like 10 years, nigga. Like, nah, bro. We're finna have AI companions, bro. Like, that's without question, bro. At a certain point, we're gonna be fucking robots, bro.
Nah, it's gonna be
Like,
AI predators, fool.
facts, facts.
I already know that for sure. Like, it's gonna be crazy as humans like running away from AI, because
Yeah.
like because if someone programs the AI and be like, "Hey, kill all of humanity," it's over, fool. Like, kill
It's a
all of humanity. They're gonna start making AI like AI robots to like do that shit. Like the ones going four legs, one with bombs on their back and shit, and
mhm.
humans have to like hide. Like we can't even use houses anymore because AI would be like, "Well, humans live in houses." We're
But you
about to
gotta think
fuck this
about it like
nigga
this.
up.
You gotta think about it like this, bro. In the same vein, there's always gonna be a balance. There's always
Oh
gonna be a
God.
balance. Well, in the same vein that we have bad things that come with AI, just how somebody can say, "Hey, this AI kill all the humans," there's gonna be somebody who says, "Hey, protect all the humans."
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So there's gonna be an AI fighting AI type shit. So
That's
like,
gonna be so cool, bro.
I'm not for the niggas who live in that shit. In the future, they finna be watching this shit like, damn, nigga, I'm scared.
Nigga, this nigga JoJo wildin', fool.
Tight shit. Hey, I just want to leave this for the niggas in the future, bro. If comment down below, bro. If y'all are in the AI war right now, who winning, bro? Winning, bro? I just want to know, bro. I'm not gonna know, but I want to know type shit. Like if my AI mind like somehow lives through the shit. Wait, have you
Mm.
seen that? Have you seen that show, Black Mirror, that San Junipero episode where they all had like lived in the afterlife with like a brain chip thing?
Wait, what?
Damn, bro. I was gonna say if you had seen that episode, that's what I was talking about earlier. With like, there's this episode of Black Mirror where essentially like when people die and stuff, they like put their consciousness in this like brain chip and they can live forever in paradise in this place called San Junipero. And like their consciousness like it feels like real life. It feels like watch the episode because I'm kind of butchering the explanation, and it was one of the most fire episodes because it was like one of the few Black Mirror episodes that had a good ending, quote unquote. Um, so I say that to say like, bruh, you gotta like think about from that context. Like if somebody offered me when I was on my deathbed, hey, this we're gonna store your consciousness in this brain chip and you can continue to live like you'll be forever young, you get to choose the age you'll be like if somebody offered me that proposition I might think about it, but if it's like what you were saying earlier where it's just you're being reincarnated over and over, fuck no, bro.
You're like, bro, I don't want to live another life, fool.